What's up, guys? Figurefanatixx here, coming at you today with another review. Today we're reviewing the NOTTA Studios Blade-master. Now, I'll preface this with, I do not know if this is part of the enveloped Yao Mao line. I don't believe it is. It might be. That enveloped Yao Mao line includes the Cyan Lion and some of the other figures that NOTTA has previously released. I don't think it is part of that line. It might be. But either way, getting into it, this figure is absolutely gorgeous. It might be the best NOTTA figure that's been released. I feel like I say that about every NOTTA figure, but they keep stepping the game up. Every figure gets better. They envelop more things. They include more things. The articulation is great. The detailing is great. Now, the one that I have today, this is the standard version. So there's a standard version and there's the deluxe version. The deluxe version comes with rooted hair, so that ultra realistic hair look. This one is not the deluxe version, so it will have the plastic hair. The deluxe version is not out yet. It won't be released, I believe, for another 2 weeks in China, so probably a month or a month and a half until it gets to the US. This one comes out this upcoming week or the week after, and will be available a little bit sooner. It's, to me, you know, the rooted hair is going to be a little bit better, a little bit more detailed. There's actually some differences between the two that you'll see once the other one comes out. I do have the rooted hair version on the way. There'll be some color differences with the outfit. Obviously a little bit more detail in the face and the sculpt. I think the standard version is really good already, so I'm very excited to get that rooted hair version. What we have here is the box and the figure with the stand. So one of the great things about NOTTA is they have started implementing magnets into a lot of their figures. So this figure has magnets on both of his feet, and this stand here is metal lidded. So the figure actually just magnetizes, as you can see, to it really well. Really cool. Hat up here is magnetized, you know, just some small detail stuff that we'll get into further as we go along. But one of the great things about NOTTA is they just do a great job with their boxes. I mean, that thing is beautiful, great cover art. I mean, unfortunately for NOTTA, their boxes are so good that you kind of want to keep the box for those out-of-box collectors because they just look so good. I mean, the Cyan Lion box is probably one of my favorite figure boxes that I've ever received. All right, guys, let's check out some articulation here. So one of the best things about NOTTA, other than their detail, is their articulation. They have continued to improve and improve and improve upon articulation with each release. It seems like they have some stuff coming out in the future that I can't talk about that I am incredibly excited for, because I think in terms of detail, soft goods, articulation, and overall effort towards figures, I think NOTTA is probably the top out there when it comes to cloth good figures. So I'm really excited to go over this articulation with this figure with you guys, just because with each release it seems like NOTTA is improving. So I did take off the wired cape. Just wanted to show this right here. It is really beautiful. It has some weathering here at the bottom. It is wired fully through all the way around. Has this nice plastic piece here so it doesn't rub up against the back of the purple. Just really good stuff like that, honestly, is what sets NOTTA apart. So getting into the articulation first, I'm going to take this hat off just so you can see that really cool magnet system that they use. So you can see the magnet underneath right there. This just slots in between the two magnets, between the magnet on the head and the magnet on the hat. There is another ponytail piece that magnetizes itself, so it's a more seamless look. So just to get that out of the way so we can go over articulation. So with the head going up, really far up, really good. You can see there's nothing back here blocking it. Looking down, really far down as well. Side to side. I mean, I don't know what more you can ask for here. So you do have a seamless neck. So there's not much room you're going to actually get out of moving the neck here. You can see that's one seamless look right here, so that you don't have that cutout. It does move a little bit because it is soft, so this ball in here does push with the neck a little bit, but not much. But I think because of the amount you get just with the head alone, you're not going to really need to look down much with the actual neck here. Getting into the arms for the shoulders, holy cow, way past. Look at that. That's a pretty good wire right there. We have double jointed elbows, come up really high, really good. Cloth doesn't get in the way. We have some butterfly joints underneath, go across here, here. Not the best ever, but I think really, really good, especially for cloth. We have our ab crunch, really good forward, really good back. I mean, really good back. For our legs, we can kick up about this high, which is, I think, really good. We can go out this far. When we're doing a full split, let's see. So the pants do tighten up, which is pretty common with soft goods. Pants do tighten up here, so that's about all you're gonna get with your split. Something NOTTA implemented that I really like is these seamless ankles, which is such a small detail, but it really makes a difference. So you can see there's nothing here. You know, it looks like an actual boot, but you get up, down, rolled in, rolled out, and then you can see those magnets here on the bottom of each foot. Really good articulation overall, really good balance. One of the things I love about NOTTA, again, is these cloth goods wired all the way through here. So when you're doing something in terms of an action pose, those cloth goods are going to hold, you know, really well. You know, nice running pose here, and those cloth goods just really add depth to the pose, as you can see. And man, is this figure, if you haven't pre-ordered it, make sure you do on some of the websites that are out there. I got this from Strawberry 6D. They have it for a really good price. They'll get it shipped out to you right away. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, please do. If you've missed the pre-order window, look out for this and make sure to grab it. I think it will be available on 5K as well. But honestly, I would grab this as quick as you can before it sells out, because this thing is perfect. All right, guys, getting into accessories here. So, as always, NOTTA comes with a good bit of accessories. Now, a reminder, this is the standard version, but this is still a pretty good spread, and I'll show you why. You get 7 pairs of hands, okay? You get open gripping hands. You get a set of chop hands. You get sword holding hands or weapon holding hands. Fists. You can see my fat fingers out of the way. You get fists. You get pointing hands, one on each. And then you get another weapon holding hand, or maybe even for holding his sling bag. So this is the other head. Really good sculpt. Eyes are beautiful. Paint is beautiful. I mean, the teeth are glistening, gorgeous. You can see the magnet right there. This is that previously used ponytail piece. I'll show you what the ponytail piece looks like on the actual head. You can see it looks really seamless because the magnet is actually kind of like sat down inside the head a little bit. So when this connects, it kind of gives it a seamless look. I am excited to see how it's going to look with the rooted hair, but I think for this version it's really good. You get obviously the hat, cape with the weathering that is wired completely all the way through. So getting into the weapons here, you have this great satchel, which does come with buttons that I chose not to button back up just for the purpose of the video, but it also is magnetized. So when you roll it up, you don't really have to close those buttons. If you want to, you can, but it is magnetized. Like I said, NOTTA has been doing a great job with that. So once you unclip them and then demagnetize the buttons here, you get a great spread of weapons. I mean, really, really beautiful spread of weapons. You get a large single-sided blade here and sheath, and I mean, beautiful sword, great detail, has some glitter to it. Beautiful sheath. It does connect to the belt in the back if you want it to. You get a smaller, get it out of there. Get a smaller single-sided dagger to go along with that sword. They do match. It looks really good. You get a katana here, or a katana-like sword. I know it's not a curved blade, but it's a straight-bladed katana here with these beautiful embossed graving. I don't know if you could see that, if I can get it right there along the blade. Gorgeous. I mean, so well done. NOTTA just, they continue to excel. You get this beautiful axe. Does come with a chain on the bottom. It is actually a real metal chain, so you can see it does magnetize with magnets. So if you do want to somehow hook it up to something, you probably can. Really nice, good detail. There's great detail on the axe where it just goes from that lighter silver color into that dark black color, and you can see it almost looks used all along the axe head and handle here. I mean, really beautiful. Next, you get this sword and sheath. Ooh, give me an issue here. Let's see. You get this sword and sheath. Really nice sheath. Smaller, straight bladed katana, just like the other one, probably to match it. Really nice, really pretty. Good detail. No etching, but nice glitter to it. Looks really good. Probably look really good together with the other sword. You get another short straight blade dagger. Kind of has a curve to it instead of the other ones where it's more straight at the tip. Really pretty. And I'm assuming that this one goes along with that right here with this larger, yep. Oh, it's kind of almost, is this the same as the other one? Might get two katanas here. Both engraved, embossed on the blade there, if I can get it to. Both embossed and engraved. Really pretty, really nice set of weapons here that all store. Any of these that you see that have these nice little ringlets here do connect onto the belt. I'm not going to do it in the video because honestly, I'm not great at doing it. So it's kind of a pain to do. Let's move these weapons aside. So one of the cool things that they did with this figure is they included this base. Obviously, like I said, lid is a bit metallic, so the feet do stick to it. It does come with a stand as well that you can remove. Pops out. This piece here pops out too. Oh, I guess I'm not going to get it. This piece does pop out as well, but there, got it. This is really cool because this stand, if I can get it to do it, this stand actually opens up, and this is where you can store all of the extra hands, any extra weapons you don't want to use. And because it is magnetized, you can actually, they show it in the little instruction manual, you can actually set your weapons up across it if you'd like this, and it looks really good. You know, I don't know how many people are actually going to do that, but it looks really cool. They just include some great stuff, honestly. I do think this figure is worth getting. Really pretty. The weapons just go so well with it. I really could not recommend NOTTA enough if you don't own any of the NOTTA figures. Next, we're gonna hop into some comparisons so you can see some side-by-sides for some height. All right, guys, let's get into some height comparisons here. So what I have lined up is my 3 most recent NOTTA figures. I have one of the deluxe cats here, obviously the Blademaster, and then the cyan lion that they put out. So you can see height. He's a little bit taller than the deluxe cat, not significantly. Nothing too much, you know, shoulder wise, just a little bit higher. So this figure does come in at about maybe 6 3/4 inches. So maybe a little bit taller than a normal 6-inch figure. Nothing too much. He lines up really well with the cats. Height-wise, I think he lines up pretty good with the lion. You know, nothing out of proportion, I would say, for NOTTA. Move these out of the way. Let's get some other comparisons in here. I have the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Wolverine. I'm trying to get you to not fall over for once. You can see, dwarfs him. short little dude anyways. Have the LSSJ Goku. Really dwarfs him. Didn't realize how short LSSJ Goku is, but this is with that black hole toy kit for anybody that's gonna wonder, with the single bang. I also got this from Strawberry 60. You can check their website, they have it there. This is him next to the Tonson Gogeta. So in terms of some 6-inch figures, he might be a little bit taller. Like I said, he's about 6 3/4 inches tall. So again, not too tall. He'll line up really well, I think, with the other NOTTA figures that have been released before. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing to worry about. I think he will fit with some of the past NOTTA stuff. I have one of the hats from the cat here. I just wanted to see if it'll work. I think it will though, because of that magnetization. Magnet's a little bit too far back. Let me see. Get it on here. Man, I love that NOTTA's been doing this magnetized thing, just because the hat looks so so good. That hat looks a little bit funky on him, but otherwise I think that this new magnet system NOTTA's been using is really cool. You could see that hair just plugs in seamlessly. Really good. So overall, if I was giving this figure a rating, for me, especially for a standard version of the figure, I think that this is a 9.5 out of 10. It's almost perfect. I really have no flaws. I'm only saying a 9.5 out of 10 because I'm excited to see that rooted hair version. And I don't want to say this is a 10 out of 10 and then I get the rooted hair and maybe I like it a little bit better because of the detailing. So I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. If you see it for anywhere for sale, if you see pre-order still up, please make sure you grab that pre-order. You can head over to strawberry60.com and get it from there. They have great customer service, quick shipping, good prices. All right. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching, and like always, give me a like, comment, subscribe, recommend to your friends. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and have a good one.